Aha! Whoops!
どうしたんですか?
Broken.
割りました?割れました?
Which one? Either one is fine, I guess.
You've got it all wrong. Using the wrong one could get you into serious trouble. Japanese uses different verbs to show whether the focus is on who did it or what happened. Verbs that focus on who did it are called transitive verbs, while verbs that focus on what happened are called intransitive verbs.
他動詞自動詞
Today, let's learn about Japanese transitive and intransitive verbs. The character ta means others. As the name suggests, transitive verbs are used when the results of your action affect others. The character ji means self. Intransitive verbs are used when something happens naturally or changes on its own, without focusing on an outside force. Akimasu is a transitive verb which describes a human action. This action causes an object to move or change its state. Akimasu is an action of the object itself. As a result, the object moves or opens on its own. The image of transitive verbs are something like this. When you use a transitive verb, your energy starts from you and passes through an object. So, the particle wo is attached to that other object. The image of intransitive verbs are something like this. In an intransitive sentence, the energy is self-contained. It stays inside the object or the person. Because no energy is passing through to something else, we don't need the particle wo. Instead, we use ga to focus on the subject. Now, let's take a look at how to use them.
電気をつけます。電気がつきます。
子供を起こします。子供が起きます。肉を焼きます。肉が焼けます。
卵を割ります。卵が割れます。
割れました?割りました?
Then, which one would be better to use?
To decide that, you need to understand the major difference between transitive and intransitive verbs, whether or not there is responsibility involved. First, let's look at transitive verbs. Use these when someone did something on purpose. The focus is on who did the action and what was affected. Because there is a clear doer, there is also intention and responsibility. Next are intransitive verbs. We use these when something happened naturally. The focus is simply on what happened or the resulting state. In this case, no one is responsible. It is just describing a situation.
割れました。
Means it happened naturally. Maybe the wind blew it down, or there was a small earthquake. You are saying, it's not my fault. The listener will think, it couldn't be helped.
割りました。
Means you did it. Maybe you touched it or hit it by mistake. You are taking responsibility and saying, I'm sorry, I did it. In Japanese, choosing the right verb is very important. It changes who is responsible. If you choose the wrong word, you might have to pay for it. Which verb would you choose in a case like this? Right, that's how it works. But what if you used the intransitive verb instead? Wait, it doesn't work that way. No, fake Japanese.
I know it matters, but I can't keep up with all these verbs.
Unfortunately, there's no perfect rule for the forms of transitive and intransitive verbs. However, I can share a specific way of thinking that will help you out a little. Transitive verbs represent actions done, on purpose, with a clear intention. They are actions you do.
する。
That's why verbs ending in su, the same su as in suru, are transitive verbs.
Su.
On the other hand, intransitive verbs focus on what happened and the resulting state. They describe a state that exists or is already there. So, intransitive is aru because it describes how things are, aru.
ある。
In a transitive-intransitive pair, if the intransitive verb ends in aru, its transitive counterpart will be eru 100% of the time. However, even if a verb ends in eru, it is intransitive if there is no intention, or if the action cannot be controlled by yourself. And here's the amazing part. These eru, intransitive verbs have transitive partners. And guess what? They end in su. It's the su from suru. So there you have it. No more guessing. If this video finally made the difference for you, please smash that like button to let me know, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our next grammar breakthrough. See you later.